Now, let me show you something. When my mother left my father, I was about 4 or 5 years old because I remember picking cotton where a crocus like hanging across my neck. It's what you put the red potatoes in when they ever they pick potatoes, a certain place. This is what young children use as a cotton sack. My mother had me up there with her picking cotton and just smiling every now and then when I get to gaze at the birds. Well, she had me to pick from this side, and I keep pointing them up in her. She had twins that was laying up ahead of her, and I believe she was pregnant with the child was she left my father with. She had told about 11 children, 11 or 12 children. I was too young to count. But my mother, we have rats all over the house, mice. They run here and there, and I would be saying, why these creatures eating? Don't they know they ain't got to cut but one hole? But I didn't know the defense these creatures use to survive. Well, these creatures cut one hole, and they cut another hole, and they cut another hole. And I said, Lord, they're worrying the cat. Cat runs this hole, he runs that hole, and he gets out. The cat just get up to the side of us and sleep. But I found out any creature on this earth for survival purpose has to create a mechanism of survival. They have to be that small. Well, they've been used, red robins, all over our flour, cornmeal, rice, and beans. It was hard to disclose all of those red robins out of the food. And there was no free commodity. We had to eat that food one place to another, one end to another. Well, my mother would take, strain as much as she could, and we had to salvage that which left. And a lot of times we would eat particles of the red robin or the thing in our food. I talked to my daughters and my son about these things. They said, well, sad story, hard life. Or use anything as if they did not want to hear this story. Well, we're back at the brink of this lifestyle for every man in the United States of America. I checked the record over the land, the oil, the food that he would give because of what Israel had did. He had let them people in there and didn't break down their rules and everything pertaining to their laws and marks. And what he done now? They're losing crude oil. It's being a mass murder because they continue to transgress by allowing them people to inherit their land that was given for them. But I say this, as they break down the barrel because they transgress against God. I went down to the infrastructure of Arkansas, and the crude oil that they are getting from those people there, they had done a magnificent job building the infrastructure of America. That's when he told them about they're going to let some other people eat their food. Well, what did this do? This take away, once they use that building this long bridge and the other bridges and the infrastructure, this take away the notion for the United States of America to invade these. Barack Obama done a good job with the resources he gets from them peoples, which God said. So I said, while these people sit up there and lie one to another and say, we the one put Barack Obama in there, they did. The gays, the women, married women, won't say saying that over here. The men want to marry men, saying this. They're using this to create a proposition to continue the sin. Well, done is sin. They transgress against God. They don't have a reason now to go there and invade them people. He's taken away there. But they're adding more to their part by women's marrying women's, men marrying men, sinning against the God they gave them, not on their behalf, but because of the sin of their forefathers. Now, what God did was, and I'm going to show you this. I hope I can get this finishing some more. You see this water pump? You see this well. You see this paper. This water came from Shiloh. Jesus Christ, living water. As long as they pump that water, it will give that water freely. As long as they pump this water out of the well, it will give it freely. Overflow the pail. But what the Antichrist did in the United States of America, they created all of these things here in the United States of America and brought charges. The banks ran water lines from city to the countryside and charged the price for the same water they was getting here free. Go through the whole infrastructure of the house. Hydrant, toilet, sink, bathtub, and go to be done. Well, you see the difference in the price. This free and this not free. They put everybody on the umbrella of marketing. Precepts and delusion. So long as you get an education, we can take from the poor and give it to the rich and charge them the price. And they be supported by the banks. But in Revelation chapter 12, he said, oh no. This I will cut off from you and take away the reasons you have invaded my people. I told them right in my publications where I built, made $5. Others, you know, you go through reference 6 or 7, but they never was published. I said, make me out of a lie. Make me out alive. You're going to invade Syria. You're going to invade Turkey. You're going to invade Afghanistan, Iran. You're going down by India. And you come straight across Ethiopia, in the ocean, Africa, and you're going to kill Gaddafi. Make me out alive. It's in my books. Nobody had bought these books. Make me out of a lie. God gave me a vision before I left Danville, Illinois. I was being chased out of Pine Brook, Arkansas.